Hi guys, Gareth here from Heartfelt Horsemanship. I've had some people ask about how I tie my reins from the rope halter lead and why. People often ask about doing clip-on reins rather, and there's two reasons I don't recommend it. The first is not a big one, it's just that if you clip on over there and you pick up on your rein, that knot rolls along the nose. I prefer activating from down here so that when you pick up on your rein, it's a lot more direct and clearer instruction. The other reason is when I tie my reins, I'll go through specifically now how to tie, but I always tell people that if they're riding along and their horse gets worried, first thing is if you've taught your horse to disengage and you can empty their worry cup, reset their nervous system, and they stay worried afterwards. In other words, their perceived danger is more imminent or not going away after you disengage their worry cup, disengage them and get into their worry cup, you should get off your horse and do your groundwork. Now if you've got clip-on reins and you're on an outride or trail ride, you're going to get off and you're going to have that clip. There's not much groundwork you can actually do. So I normally have, if I'm on a western saddle, I just have my reins attached there, and if I needed to get off and urgently, I can immediately go to my groundwork. With an English saddle, not all that tricky. You've got those little clips in the front you can put in a carabiner, and you can still have the same effect. So you can still tie your extra lead line in such a way you disengage, your horse's head stays up in the air or goes straight back up in the air. You bend them around, get off, and you can do your groundwork. You can't do that if you've got clip-on rein. Okay, let me show you how I tie my reins. This is always tricky. I'm going to try and do it from my perspective, so Talia's going to try.
Be a parrot.
Once I've got the reins over, you can film over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm kind of making an elaborate deal about throwing the reins over the horse's head. I want to make sure I don't have any issues with a head shy horse. So I just, from this side, standing on the left side, I'll chop it over, take it around the horn or the pommel, and then I'll take from this back V of the halter through the front V, feed it through gently. I avoid pulling on the horse's nose and dulling them or causing a reaction, and I also don't do it too quick, and I get it to a nice little Mona Lisa smile. Not a massive emoji smile, just a smile in the reins on both sides equal. I'll make sure there's no twists as it goes around, and then at this point I hold my thumb parallel to the rein that goes through those two V's and against that Fyodor knot, and I do a single wrap around my thumb, the rein and the Fyodor, and I feed this through nice and slow, not pulling on the horse's nose. Once it's there, I'll take the end of the rope and push my thumb through with the end of the rope, pull it through, tighten against the Fyodor, down from the halter, down from the rein, and then this.
And hold on, just also in front of the knot here. So in front.
Above the knot, yeah. And then this ties on once I'm on the horse. Hope that helps, guys. Cheers.